There are two ways a person can live their life. There is one way, which is, I have what I want, or I want what I have. You could also say the way of, I love what I'm doing, or I'm going to do what I love. You see, the choice is up to you. One is a world where I'm living in actually the reality and what I have in front of me, what Hashem gave me, and the other is a world of fantasy. The problem is, when you live in a world of fantasy, it brings you down into a dark, deep hole, because you're not living in a logical reality of what is truth. You're living in something that's false. It doesn't exist. As you see behind me, I've got boxes. We're packing it up. This is almost a routine. It's like a comedy routine. This is the Mizrahis living in Eretz Yisrael, 9th time in 18 years, where we're packing it up and moving. And yesterday, I was having a conversation with a good friend of mine who knows the situation, and she said, Elana, I want to give you a bracha. This is going to be the last time that you have to move before you can buy your own apartment. So of course, I answered, Amen. And then I said, and you know what? If not, it's okay. It's not only okay, it's good. Why? Because this is what Hashem's giving me. And if He's giving me this, then it's good. You know, it took me so long to come to that realization. I used to live in the world of fantasies and dreams, and if only we had a home, then we would have security and happiness, and it would be more stable. If only, no. Because I could have all those things, and I could still not feel secure, stable, and happiness. The happiness has to come with inside of me. It has to come with knowing that I'm doing what I need to be doing, what Hashem wants me to be doing, and right now, what I have in front of me. I have these boxes, as you know, and I said I'm moving. And I also have these other kinds of fantasies, not about just a house, but just about, wow, I wish I had a family member, my mother, my father, somebody, a parent, a sibling who could come physically and help me. And they can't. They're not even here. They can't. So if I'm living this fantasy all the time, wow, complaining it's so hard and we're all alone, again, I find myself just drowning, sink sand, going down into a hole. This is not the life that I want to live, because I cannot, again, base my happiness based on anything outside of me and anything that's not in my control. And here we have Parshat Korach. And I feel bad for Korach. Poor Korach. Why? Because he was always living that life of, if only I was like a Kohen Gadol, if I'm like Moshe, if only I'm Aaron, if only I had this, if only I have that. And what happened to Korach? The earth opened him up, swallowed him down into a deep hole. So B'ezrat Hashem, we should not be living in the world of if only. We should be living in the world where we are at right now. That's not to say be striving and working towards goals and trying to achieve and do these things, but it's all in HaKadosh Baruch Hu's hands. And if the life that I have right now is what Hashem gave me, then this is the best life I could live. If who I am is who I am, then this is the best person that I am right now I can be. If what I have is what I have, then this is what I want, and if what I'm doing right now is what I should be doing, then this is what I love to be doing. B'ezrat Hashem. We should just be living in a world of the reality, the logical reality of what there is right now, and not be sinking into holes if only. Shabbat Shalom.